So go on the hallway and then something with Okino. Keyword.
That got me. As Shinonome Senpai told me earlier, there's a second Juro Izumi from another world. He transferred his consciousness into an android. So that must have been what
Shiba.
I saw. But still, why did it look just like my grandma when she was younger?
Hey, jerk, let's... What? What?
No. So, let
Fuck.
me... Tap this... You're... You know,
You know...
I remember now. You live inside me. That day at the shrine, you jumped out of that robot and possessed me.
What do you think I am, a ghost? I had nowhere else to go. If it were up to me, I would have picked a more welcoming host.
So there.
You know, we can't have you... Your memory... Let me try one.
Oh, Ogata was in here. Oh, hello.
Miss Morimura.
Oh, we're tripping out.
Morimura. That's right. She's the one I saw in my dream.
Let me see your face. You're the one from
Excuse
my
me.
dream.
Kurabe-kun.
Tell me the truth. I'm actually Juro Izumi, aren't I? The way I am now is something you created.
What's this all of a sudden?
I get it now. The woman who keeps showing up in my dreams. The one I saw on Sumire Bridge. It's not Fuyusaka-san. It's you. Chihiro Morimura.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have you been aware this whole time that Shiba-kun was inside of me? Or rather, Juro Izumi was.
You talk too much. You think you can just walk in here and screw everything up?
Yes.
I'm not afraid to shut your mouth.
Kurabe-kun? Kurabe-kun.
If the woman from my dream is actually our teacher, then Tsukasa Okino must be real too. Where have I seen him before?
At the vending machines.
That's right. There was a guy standing by the vending machines earlier. He looked just like Tsukasa Okino. You're Tsukasa Okino, right?
You must be mistaken.
You even sound like him. You were in that UFO with Juro Izumi, right?
You're not making any sense. Sorry, but I don't have time for this. If you'll excuse me.
Wait! The UFO wasn't the only time. I know I've met you somewhere else. That's right. I remember now.
Uh-oh.
Prisoner E-426, face forward. The drug has been administered. The perp cannot fight back. Do not be alarmed. It is safe to enter. Prisoner E-426, look up while we're speaking to you. Or would you rather bear the brunt of the electric chair?
So this man's the culprit?
He's a murderer. He bombed Shikishima, killing countless people. We catch him, but his identity is still unknown. Furthermore, his testimony makes no sense. That's why I've requested your assistance. The name's Onishi. I'm in charge of this investigation. I appreciate your help. Mr. Tsukasa Okino.
Tsukasa-kun.
Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
No, I'm afraid I've never seen him before.
All right then. Your biometrics lead me to believe you're being honest with us.
Why did you bring me here?
Well, we used a truth serum on the guy. He started saying your name over and over. He also mentioned a student by the name of Chihiro Morimura. This is her photo. Do you recognize her?
No.
We'll be requesting her cooperation soon enough. But it'll have to wait until next week. She's currently out of the country. In any case, thank you for joining us today. I may ask for your presence again if any new info turns up.
Of course.
You are free to go. Follow the signs back to the waiting room. Do not be alarmed. The perp cannot fight back. Mr. Juro Izumi. Take a good look at him. Do you know this man?
How would I? All I know is he's a terrorist bomber.
Well, we took a look at your DNA. The two of you are a perfect match. It was quite a surprise.
What?
There's a distinct possibility that one of you is a clone.
That's ridiculous. What does he have to say about it?
According to his testimony, he is in fact you from the future. As for his motive, he claims
He's
he
you
had
from
to
the
commit this
past.
crime to prevent the emergence of kaiju.
Kaiju?
Huh? Excuse me for a moment. What is it? We're in the middle of an investigation.
Hey, you're not on mute.
What? An evacuation order?
Hey, you forgot to mute your
It's on
mic.
the news?
Uh-oh.
Kaiju?
So he was in the
Looks
2
like
loops
he's
ago, escaped to 1 loop
Perfect.
ago, and
I'm
then
almost
died
done.
and got revived this loop by Ida.
What's going on? Hey,
An android.
what is this?
Revived.
Calm down, please. High blood pressure generates noise in the scan.
Tsukasa Okino. I remember now. I was attacked out of nowhere. Sorry about that.
It was the only way. This isn't the most welcoming place, is it? I can't imagine you would have come willingly.
You're Tsukasa Okino, aren't you? I saw you in my dream and you got left behind.
I knew there was something odd about you. But that dream of yours is even more surprising than I expected. Juro Izumi, shifting in cycles. There's only one person those memories could have come from. I'm glad I looked into this. To think he'd seek refuge within Juro himself. Yes, good. Keep your mind calm.
Do you know him?
We call him 426. As of now, he exists as sheer consciousness. That is to say, he lives in your injected nanomachines. At some point, he got in and took over the system area. Go ahead and ask him yourself.
Shiba-kun. So this is the guy. He's not quite what I imagined.
Don't be deceived. He can alter his appearance however he pleases.
You guys can see him?
He's under my control now. He can't hurt you anymore.
Jeez, Juro. Why you gotta be so obtuse?
Tell us the purpose of your disguise.
He's trying to take over my mind.
Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not the one who wanted that. Chihiro Morimura is.
Our teacher?
She wanted to transplant my memory backups into you. Whatever she could do to match your personality with mine. But Tamao Kurabe didn't like the idea. She created a new personality. The one you have now.
But you were using videotapes to alter my memories.
Yeah, well, the backups weren't meshing with your simulated personality. You almost had a breakdown, man. So I decided to turn him into something a little more concrete. Something your current self would understand. You should thank me for saving your ass.
Somehow I find that hard to believe.
Why did you try to help me?
Well, if Morimura's plan did work out, there'd just be another copy of me running around. Besides, I don't want to be left watching over your unstable mess.
How rude.
I won't tolerate being used any longer. I'm sick of it.
426.
For better or worse. She's given up on the Sentinel project. Her interest in Juro Kurabe has waned.
But the Sentinel project is the only option we have.
Wrong. Sentinels can't save us alone.
Then what can? You're talking as if you know the answer.
I do. I found an effective means for our survival. Would you like to hear it?
Yes.
What we call the UFO? I know who programmed it. It was a certain someone named Tsukasa Okino, back in 2188.
2188?
It's hard to believe from looking at you now. But he was quite the sloppy programmer. When he designed the environment management system, he borrowed a portion of it from something else. That particular portion contains the D code. It's what's summoning the kaiju. That part of the code was never supposed to be accessed. Well, it was.
Where was this code reused from?
It was a little outdated, even for its time. But it's a little sim game based on mighty kaiju daimos.
No fucking way, dude.
Game?
You're telling me a video game has control over the automated factories?
No shot.
That's how the kaiju are being produced?
Where do you think the name Daimos came from? It's not a coincidence, you know. Up until now, we've been forced to play a game we can't win. But just imagine. What if we gained access to the greater system? We've had limited control over it so far. If we fix that, we'll be able to fight on an equal playing field. Think about it. Each time we destroy an enemy, we'll get some kind of meta prize. Like scoring points. With those, we can use the automated factories to strengthen our Sentinels.
That is how it works.
Points, huh?
Let's just call them meta chips for now.
Oh my god.
I still can't trust you.
Fine, leave what you want. I don't need your help anymore. Sorry for wasting your time.
Do you have any proof of your claims?
There was a log on it, but it's gone.
You're putting the fate of humankind's last colony in a video game?
That's it, Hijiyama!
Huh?
You saw the log, didn't you?
Hijiyama-kun.
What was that log all about?
You want to find out? Go help that idol who's stuck in orbit. Well, it's about that time. I need to get going.
What?
Don't worry. He can't do a thing.
Maybe. But a guy like him probably planned ahead.
Oh, give the boy a prize. You can be surprisingly sharp at times.
So smug.
Hijiyama.
Oh, hello.
Hokino!
It is fluffy. I was right. I'm so fucking smart, dude.
Juro! Thank goodness. I made it in time.
Yeah, thanks to me talking their ears off. Did you walk through tar to get here?
I'm doing exactly as you told me. Foul-mouthed cat.
Did you say cat?
Don't worry about erasing his memory.
What? But then...
What are you talking about?
Let's go.
Relax. I won't erase your memories either.
Thanks,
So it's
Fluffy.
her. She's the one who's been cooperating with him.
I'm so smart, dude.
Open the airlock.
Baby?
Hijiyama, respond please. I need you to open it. Can you hear me? Loud and clear, Yakushiji. Hijiyama, open the B2 airlock. I'm afraid I can't do that. You're well aware of the reason. We're not infected. The vitals detected by your suit tell me otherwise. I'm so sorry, Yakushiji. Fine, I may be infected, but my daughter isn't. Please check her. It's true, she's not showing any signs of infection just yet. So you'll let her in, right? Please? Unfortunately, she is likely still in the incubation period. Just save my daughter, I'm begging you! It's not a risk we can afford to take. You and I, we're comrades, aren't we? We've been to hell and back together. If it's the last thing I ask of you, please, Hijiyama. I'm sorry, Yakushiji. You must understand. Hijiyama, patch me through to airlock control. Major Izumi. Izumi-san. I had a feeling you would say that. So I've sealed the airlock on my end. I can't allow you to infect this colony. Don't jump to conclusions. I'm the one getting out. I'll grab a shuttle and retrieve his daughter. We'll give it 24 hours. If she does turn out to be infected, then we'll never return. Simple as that. I can't accept this. It's an order, Hijiyama. Sorry, Yakushiji. You're going to have to leave your daughter with me. In the meantime, you'll need to return to the pod you came here in. Are you alright with that? I entrust you with her life. My daughter. My Megumi. I'll protect her at all costs. I promise.
No matter what happens, I intend to fulfill that promise.
Just as you said. A kaiju attacked, like in that movie. So we'll do what we have to do. Get in the robots and fight. Our fate was sealed a long time ago. That log from 2188. I get it now. That must have been an important memory of yours.
Yeah. The log itself may be gone, but I do remember what it was about. And as long as you have my memories, I don't need to explain a thing, do I?
Are you really okay with this?
Of course not. I want in on the action too.
And yet, you're entrusting it all to me.
Even though they kinda turned you into a sissy, in the end you're still Juro, just like me. I've accepted it. We've all gotta play with the hands we're dealt. Fuyusaka's not gonna be able to handle him alone. Go for it, Juro.
What's going to happen to you?
Piloting a Sentinel takes a hell of a lot of brain power. If your nanomachines are focused on that, there won't be much processing power left. In other words, I won't be able to talk to you anymore. But you've got my memories, right? You know what needs to be done. The rest is up to you.
You're right. I'll do it. I guess I'll be going then.
Right. Put your game face on, Juro. We've taken turns for the last time. Try not to get a game over. Activate Sentinel.
Let's go.
Sentinel number 13. Activate.
This game's so fucking cool, dude. Oh my god, 10 files updated? Howdy doody. Here, let's clear out the timeline first. Look, that one's at the very start, pretty much. Nozomu Yakushiji. Infected by what? The nanomachine disease or whatever? I wonder if they says ever. And then that at the pretty much at the end. So we still don't know like what happened between the space station and like the first loop. Loop 0, I guess? I don't know what you would call it. Because we're on loop 3 now. Or loop 2 if it's loop 0. There's not a ton of question marks left. There still is a decent bit here towards the end, I guess. The last like 20%. Still has a bunch. Oh, wait. Gotta go look at all the updated ones. Juro Izumi. When 426 was arrested one loop ago, it became clear that 426 and Izumi from that loop are genetically identical. Due to the incompatibility between the violent memories of Izumi from 2 loops ago, that Morimura transplanted, and the gentle artificial personality that Tamao created, Kurabe nearly had a breakdown. To avoid this, Shiba turned those memories into something tangible, videotapes, to allow Kurabe to perceive them as mere dreams. When the kaiju appear in 1985, Shiba can't take part in the battle, so he entrusts everything to Kurabe. Kurabe then activates Sentinel number 13 in order to support Iori Fuyusaka, who joined the battle before him. So are they the first 2 in the battle, I guess? Juro from 2188. Dude, he got some pecs on him. I'm just gonna point that out. 2188, Juro Izumi has the rank of a major, making him the superior of Takatoshi Hijiyama and Megumi Yakushiji's father, Nozomu Yakushiji. Izumi looks after Megumi for Nozomu. And Megumi of 2188 was 8 years old. As humanity faced the brink of extinction, her father Nozomu Yakushiji entrusted his daughter to Major Juro Izumi in hopes that at least she could survive. Shiba. Shiba's true identity is 426. Due to the incompatibility between the violent memories... Yep. Juro Kurabe was close to having a breakdown. He converted... Okay, that's the same thing as said in Juro's, just from the other perspective. BJ. Well, transferring over... Oh, that one I already read. Or, well, I already read from the other idea. Man who looks like Juro. Prisoner E426, captured in 2104 as a terrorist bomber, now known as 426. Yo, he still gets to be the fucking caked up Danganronpa villain, though. When the Tamao android was being used as 426's body, Sekigahara discovered his true identity and destroyed it. Soon after, Juro Kurabe happens to pass by the destroyed remains, and 426 transfers to his nanomachines. Kurabe sees him as Kyuta Shiba. Tamao android disposed of at a nearby dumpster. Unceremonious. Okino uses the brain headgear to gain control over 426, who had escaped into Juro Kurabe. Using meta chips allows for expansion and improvements of the Sentinel armaments. Dude, I can't believe like this is happening in large part because some dopey programmer put video game code in the environment management system as a fucking meme. He was just like, sure dude, I love this video game. I'll just put some code from it in my fucking space station. Smile? Surely nothing bad could happen. Amazing. Nightmare. During this time, 426 believed the only way to escape from the loop was to kill all the compatible ones. However, 426 later discovers another escape method that utilizes the mechanics of the Deimos simulation game. So, in the 2 loops ago, he got sent to Sector 0, and then was in 1 loop ago, and then in that loop he killed everyone. Or he killed all the compatible ones. And then escaped again to get... Or no, he died in that loop. And then, Ida recalled his memories from the big server or whatever and put him in an android. Now he's like, wait, we can do video game shit maybe. Deimos. On the VS4, dude. An online full dive game released in 2154 to celebrate the 200th anniversary of Mighty Kaiju Deimos. The objective of the game is to survive the disaster caused by Mighty Kaiju Deimos. Players become residents of a major city 5 days before the kaiju appear and get to experience the fated day of their invasion in this simulation survival game. From an old woman who runs the cigar shop to a young man who seeks to avenge his parents, 10 million independent NPCs lead their lives in a digital metropolis that's 30 kilometers long. Even experts were astounded by the elaborately constructed AI, their behavior indistinguishable from real humans. The highlight, however, is the tremendous power of the Mighty Kaiju Deimos. The Doomsday Clock is ticking. Blast through Mighty Kaiju Deimos with an arsenal of mech suit weaponry and fight to defend humanity. Developed by Vanillaware Limited. Yo, hell yeah, Vanillaware still exists in 2154? Let's fucking go. Tsukasa Okino borrowed a portion of this game's internal code structure when creating Universal Control. What a goober. What a goofy goober. Why would you do that? What the fuck, man? Did you do it for the lols? Hell yeah. Third area available.